Hey guys, it's your favorite girl, Inga Nicole. Listen, I promise you, live is live and live stuff happens. But welcome to this edition of Access Granted, volume number 2. This is where we go live every single week to make sure that we're keeping you updated on funding sources for your business. My name is Inga Nicole. I teach women to boss, grow, and fund their business in 30 days or less by providing access to capital and strategies for your business. So get in here as we get ready for our Access Live Volume 2, the Content Creator Special. Listen, guys. First of all, I hope you're having a fantastic day, evening, morning, overnight, whenever you're listening to this video or audio, because we are over there on Apple Podcasts. But I just want to make sure that women have access to money. A lot of you may be like me. I am that person who will start a business with $20 in a cell phone, and we're going to figure it out. I'm going to buy one, sell it, get two, sell two, sell two, get two, sell them, get four. Get four, sell them, get eight, and so on and so on, so forth. But it's so important to have money for your business, because when you have money for your business, it puts you in a better position, not going into your own savings, not having to borrow money from people or family, but it puts you in a position to be able to operate your business the way that you want. And it is a beautiful thing when your business has capital, has money for inventory, has money for the things that you're doing, the services that you're providing. This is why this channel is so important, because I want to give women access to capital, access to money for their business. And this week I found a whole bunch of money for content creators. Now listen, guys, I know you're like, oh, well, I'm out. I'm not. And for that reason, I'm out. I'm not a content creator, but we are all content creators. If we're posting on social media, if we're posting on YouTube, on Google, or anywhere that you're posting, guess what? You are a content creator and they pay you for these things. We just have to learn. It's like anything else. No matter where you post, no matter where you share, no matter what you do, you have to advertise your business somewhere. And that, my friend, is content, right? And so we're going to get into it this week. It's very simple. I want you to go to www.bossupyourbag.com to get your free gift. So anytime we have a live, I'm going to always give out a free gift. And part of the gift for today is going to be access to the grant list that I give you, but the links are clickable. So you're going to get the PDF. You're going to click on the link and it's going to take you directly to the site. No figuring it out, no running around, no trying to understand what's going on. And so let's get into our Access Granted Volume 2 for this week. Let's see where we're at. Booyah. And so, guys, the first grant that I wanted to share with y'all this week is for Walmart. Guys, Walmart has everything. I think they sell everything except for a house and a car. And maybe we don't know it. They may already sell a house and a car. But guess what? Walmart also has money for you. All right. So like I told you, if you go to www.bossupyourbag.com, you're going to get this for free. You're going to get this link, this PDF that's already ready. And all you have to do is just click on the link. And so Walmart Creator Program is building a platform for everyone, for the creator and everyone. Walmart empowers you to share recommendations and earn money while you do it. Whether you're a first-time content creator or an established influencer, you'll find all the tools you need to create, share, and live better. You have the apply here link. It's already ready. And here's a quick little video.
Hey y'all, I'm Devin on deck.
Hi, my name is Chelsea Hill.
Hi, I'm Daryl with Cooking with Daryl.
Hi, I'm Sarah, and we're so excited to be welcoming you to the Walmart Creator Program.
About it, guys. And then you just click this link right here, apply now. Look at my girl. She's taking a selfie because she knows she's about to get that money. And it asks you simple things. What's your name, your email address, your password? You're going to set up an account, and then you're going to go in there. And you, my friend, are now a content creator for Walmart. That's so easy. A content creator, you get to share. You get to share you. They're going to give you bonuses, money, discounts, and all kinds of other things. That's a cool opportunity, especially for someone that is into getting messages out and likes to do this digital social media marketing. All right. So what's the next one? The next one that we have, guys, is boom, boom, boom. Let's talk about LinkedIn. Here's what I love about LinkedIn. a couple weeks ago, my nephew goes, "Hey, listen, I'm not even on. You tried to send me a message, but I'm not even on social media anymore. You know what I do? I'm on LinkedIn." I said, "Really?" So I have LinkedIn myself, but my LinkedIn is kind of shabby, and I keep saying I'm going to go to Fiverr. If you don't know what Fiverr is, guys, it's a great place for you to be able to get create content for the low. You know, it helps you create logos and webinars and all kinds of everything that you need to do presentations and look good in your business. When I say Fiverr does everything they do, but Fiverr has this one person that I found that can make you a really beautiful LinkedIn page. And what I love about LinkedIn is that LinkedIn is there for business. People are there because they are trying to do business. So social media, I always say, on social media, people are looking, liking, and they're checking you out. They're checking out what you have going on, like and share it. That's about it. Every now and then, and sometimes people do make a good bit of money on social media because you have that 1 in a million. That is 1 in a million, right? But on LinkedIn and Google and places like that, people are checking for you, right? So social media, they check in on you, but on these other web platforms, they are checking for you. So if someone's on LinkedIn, for the most part, they are looking to do business with you. They are looking to be a part of what you have going on and see if you could be a part of what they have going on. And so LinkedIn has this Creator Accelerator program. And a LinkedIn Accelerator program is an initiative designed to support creators on LinkedIn through coaching, recognition, and resources. Last year, we announced 25 million investment in creators with the launch of our first ever United States Creator Accelerator program. And so you click the link on there, it shows you some people that were a part of the program and all of that. But there's also a link there for you to be able to become part of their accelerator program. And so you go down here and you click on learn more or application. So the application, guys, for LinkedIn, I'm giving you this because guess what? While applications are closed, make sure you follow the LinkedIn creator page because the next round of applications, and this is the great part about our platform, the next round of applications is going to open. And y'all don't need to see my shabby LinkedIn, but the next round of LinkedIn creators is going to open at the end of this month. And so you want to make sure you get in there, build yourself a profile, and get on LinkedIn so that you can become a content creator with them. And then also you'll be able to have access to capital and grants through LinkedIn. All right. And get your LinkedIn page. Build your business on there. Make sure that you share that link because there's so many professionals that don't have time for social media because they're out here getting a bag, but they're on other platforms like LinkedIn. All right. So comment where you are also in your city and state. And the reason I always want you to do that, whether you're listening on Apple or you're listening on YouTube or you're on Facebook, wherever you're listening today, your city and state is important because I do business all over this country. I have professional clients, athletes, all kinds of people that I work with. And a lot of people make grants. A lot of people are in the charitable contributions and giving money or partnering or collaborating or even doing like angel investments. And so if I know your city and state, you can get the jump on things that I know about that are coming up in your area. And I can also do the research on your behalf to make sure that you get the money can be allotted to you. So make sure you go and put your city and states in the comment. All right. Next one, guys. So the next one is Coalition to Black Businesses. Guys, I love this. Number one, it is Black Business. Is it Black Business Month? National Black Business Month or something like that. The National Black Business Month, guys, it sounds kind of like, why do we have to have that? Well, we are a minority. We are not only a minority. In some instances, many instances, we can qualify for disadvantaged minority. And why not take advantage of what is being offered and afforded to you? Because in this world, if you're not majority, you're minority, and minority have privileges that we sometimes turn our nose up at, but you can get grants for being a minority in business. And so these are the 2023 selectees. And the applications again for this one are opening in August. They open in August. And so you're going to go on here, interested in applying. You want to check your eligibility. So on this one, you just click, what is your eligibility? To meet the criteria for being a Black-owned enterprise in a qualified industry. And make sure you look. You have to employ between 3 to 20 people, including the owner, including any full-time, part-time, or individuals who are working under 1099 or similar contractual agreement. Guys, so anybody that works with you outside of your business, that sells for you, that does things for you, you can pay them as 1099. And guess what? You're going to qualify for this grant. You got to be located in an economically vulnerable community, and that's a distressed community. Here's the index. You just click right here on this index, and you can find out if you're in that community and have been harmed financially by the COVID-19 pandemic, all right? And so that one, if you want to see if your business can qualify, you want to put your zip code right here, and it's going to let you know if you qualify. Now, let me tell you about people that are affected by COVID-19. Even though it's 2023, COVID-19, right, came out back then, people were affected by it. How are you affected? If you were in business at the time, other people that were not essential could not come to your business. They were masked up and afraid. That affected your business. They were shopping online and you had a brick and mortar store. That affected your business. They didn't have the money that they needed available to be able to shop. That affected your business. You had to close down because you were not essential. That also affected your business. And so don't discount the fact that although you weren't closed for business or you were just starting in business, you were still impacted and affected by COVID because your business was not operable at 100% because the world wasn't. So that makes you a part of it too. So whenever you see that, are you affected by COVID-19? The answer is yes. All right. Next one, let's talk about it. So the next one that we are going to talk about is the monthly Amber Grant. Let me tell you something. This is one of my favorite grants, all right? One of my favorite grants because people get them. I see them get them. And as a matter of fact, on this Saturday at 9 o'clock in the morning, we're going to do a grant workshop and we are going to fill out the Amber Grant. However many of us are on here, we are going to take it one step at a time. What's your name? What's your address? What you do? And we're going to be giving this out. This is going to be a free grant workshop to apply for a grant for your business. If you want to be a part of the workshop, type workshop in the chat. All right. If you want to get this grant, type workshop in the chat. And so the Amber Grant, guys, is something that I absolutely love. So about the Amber Grant, let me tell you what it was. The Amber Grant, I have to read it. All right. So they gave their very first, one of the very first online organizations to give women-owned business grants. The Amber Grant was set up in honor and memory of Amber Wigdaw. She was a special young woman who died at just 19 years old before realizing her business dream. The Amber Grant gives away $10,000 every single month to one woman entrepreneur. They also give an annual $25,000 award away once a year. They also give another $10,000 grant in a business category to an entrepreneur every single month. And let me show you the categories. This is what I absolutely love. Oh yeah, every quarter, every quarter, the quarters are January, February, and March, April, May, and June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So you can get lined up right now for October, November, December to get a $10,000 startup grant if you're thinking about starting your business, because every quarter is every 3 months. If you're a nonprofit, every quarter you can get a grant. Business category to every month they give it out. So right now we are in August. And guys, this month, the month of August, they're giving out, if you're in the hair and skin care business, then you can get a grant for $10,000. You just click apply now. September is education and childcare. October is creative arts. Content creators, get in there. Guys, November is technology, and December is fashion and interior designers. And these grants are available to you, and it's very simple. Let's look at the August one. Just click now. Click now. Your application will be applied towards the grant. Guys, you just want to answer the questions. Tell us about your business. Tell us what you would do if you would get the money. There is a small fee for the Amber Grant, but when I tell you it's worth it, because guess what? They do give out the money. And so the Amber Grant is a grant that I want you to continue to keep your eye on because it's available to you and you can get it. And there's no money like other people money. Let's talk about it. If you had $1,000 and Inga offered you $1,000 and you could make a choice between spending your $1,000 and Inga's $1,000, what money are you going to spend? I see you gonna take your $1,000 and keep it. Okay, you're gonna tuck that and you're gonna use Inga's $1,000. So apply for the grants. And there was a statistic that said that 95% of people that apply for grants more than once will be awarded at least one grant. So if you apply to 3 to 10 grants, you're going to get at least one. Try. We're going to continue to talk about grants, add in some funding, add in some loans, but we have to get our businesses to that level of being able to qualify for loan. Because once you have a loan, guys, we need business plans, we need financial statements, we need sometimes credit worthiness of your own. No matter how many times they tell you that you can get a loan for your business without a personal guarantor or with your own bad credit, the loan that you're going to get is going to be slim to none or product driven when you're not guaranteeing it. And I want you to make sure that you understand that. All right. So let's talk about the next one. The next one, guys, is the Next Door Kind Foundation. The Next Door Kind Foundation. And let's a shout out to Shay for sending us this. But let's just watch this video together about the Next Door Kind Foundation.
The goal of the Next Door Kind Foundation is to inspire leaders in the community who really want to create change and lift up their entire community.
The Kind Foundation with Next Door is allowing people to bring their voice for their local communities, their neighborhoods. It really is a celebration of the individual participating in community to improve the quality of life in their surrounding and ultimately for this nation.
I strongly believe that businesses need to be, especially like in small communities like this, we need to be a part of the community.
Understanding the community needs is really important because you can't create solutions if you don't understand the communities you serve.
We focus on micro grants because what we really want to do is light a spark for these entrepreneurs, these leaders, give them that boost that they need in order to create change in the world.
My business is to train individuals from marginalized communities to work in technical fields.
The Keep It Local Business Fund is to provide small business owners of color with $5,000.
$5,000 doesn't seem like a lot, but to us, where like every penny we're putting into the business matters, it's a lot.
This grant is going to allow us to upgrade our equipment. With those additional trucks, we'll be able to hire more drivers from the underserved communities.
Be a provider for their family. We can change not just our family, but their families and our community as well. This grant isn't just helping us, it's helping us to help them.
So guys, listen, I love this grant. I do. And so thank you to Shay at TKO Tasty Creations, who's one of our sponsors, who is our sponsor for today. But she actually sent this grant. The grant opened on July the 24th, and it is going to close on September the 4th. Guys, what you're going to get is a one-time grant to support your small business, public recognition for your contribution in the community, participation in 1 to 2 events with your fellow winners, add credits to promote your business, and trainings on how to thrive as a small business, including the Next Door's recession playbook. That's a big deal. And so I want you to make sure that you do apply for that grant, because what if it's you? All right. So don't allow money to pass you by when money is given to you. It's money out here. There are people out here that are millionaires, billionaires, hundredaires, trillionaires, thousandaires. They're giving out money because when they give out money, they can write it off on their taxes. It feels good to do good. And they're supporting and helping and growing your business. So I'm telling you, apply for the money. All right. Get your business in order and continue to stay plugged in to our group, to the Boss Grow Fun group, the Women Wake the F Up community on Facebook. Make sure you stay because we have so much to share with you. So the next thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is 9 ways to apply for a winning grant. All right. 9 ways to get a winning grant. It's so important. It's so easy. When I tell you the only thing between getting a grant and not getting a grant is doing the application. It's so easy. It's as you get used to it, it's the same question. What's your name? Where you're from? What you do? How you going to do it? Who you going to serve? How's it going to go? That's it. It's the same. And once you do one, you have all the answers. And I'm going to teach you on this Saturday morning at 9 o'clock in a workshop how to do your grant. And then we're going to copy and paste it into a document. And every time you apply for a grant, you click and paste, click and paste, click and paste, and you'll have it. It's very easy. So the first thing you want to do when you're doing a grant, we just talked about it. Follow instructions. That's it. Follow the instructions. Can you do that? Follow the instructions. Draw a straight line. Make a circle. Draw a rectangle. Make a square. Make a heart. Can you do that? Follow the instructions. Very easy. Every grant's going to tell you what to do because they want you to get it. Here's the other thing about the grant. The grant that you get is a grant. And the reason that they can give you a grant is because you got the grant, you did what you said. And now that they got the grant to give you the grant, you prove that you did what you do. They can prove that they did what they did. They can get more money to get back to you. So do the application and follow the instructions. All right. The next one is make sure it fits. You have to read the guidelines on the grant. Make sure that you read it to see what it says. This grant is specific for people who do gardening. This grant is specific for women who own a flower shop. This grant is specific for someone that is a barber or does hair. This grant is specific for a content creator. This grant is specific for a health and wellness coach or a lifestyle coach. Read it. If you're not one of those things, that grant's not for you. Move on to the next one. Read to make sure it fits what you do. And if it fits, go to work and get it done. All right. Next one, plain English. We don't have to be eloquent. Number one, we are people. Imagine that you had, as a matter of fact, I'm going to show you. Imagine there's this thing called ChatGPT, and ChatGPT is the fanciest of the fanciest of the fanciest thing, right? And so on ChatGPT, you can go on here and you'll ask a question, and ChatGPT will make you sound so incredibly amazing. So let's see. You give ChatGPT something super simple. Hey, ChatGPT, summarize this is what I said. This is why I say use plain English, because it doesn't take all that. It's just communication style is very easy. If I could read it, I need money for food. I need money for women to, excel in education. I need money for a woman to buy a car. Whatever you need the money for, I need money to be able to grow my coaching business. Whatever you need money for, say it simple. But if I say, rewrite this. Imagine increasing your income without increasing your monthly housing expenses. And it says, unlock the potential of your income without burdening yourself of higher housing expenses. Welcome to our informative chat to explore, exchange, and provide valuable insight leveraging platforms, blah, 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 blah. That's how the grant maker is going to feel also, like blah, 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 blah. And people got to read through hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of applications. So keep it simple. There's a thing called KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Keep it simple, shorty. Keep it simple, sweetie. Okay? Keep it simple. Plain English when you're doing your grant application. Answer every question. Don't leave any blanks. It's almost like the SAT. Remember on the SAT, if you ever took the SAT, the standardized aptitude test for school, it said to answer every question because you get points even if you answer the wrong answer. Blanks. Blanks could disqualify you from the application. Blanks show that you're not sure. Uncertainty, instability. Even on a loan application, like what do you mean it's blank? Like you don't have an answer for that? Your application is denied. So answer every question because it's going to make your application more solid, more strong. And if you don't know, ask for help. And that's part of our 9 steps today. All right. Answer every single question. Prove your potential. How you going to do it? Why should I give you my money? This is not just for a grant. This is also when we start to talk about funding and loan sources for your business. Why should I give you my money? And what potential do you have? Even if you're refinancing a house, the bank wants to know, what are you doing with the money? Okay, but what are you about to do with the money? So you have to prove your potential. Facts tell, stories sell. So do whatever you say that you can do, even before you ever have a dollar for it. And if it's something that you can do easily without having to spend money or a lot of money, get some practice tests. Guys, when I tell you that I have been coaching and teaching and growing and funding businesses for so many years, I'm talking about 20 years, but it's not something that's documented. So where's my proof? Who wants to participate when there is no proof? I mean, it's documented. People know. Everybody know what has happened and what they've been able to achieve. But where's the reviews? Where's the video testimonies? This is a world of social proof. So you're going to have to show and prove your potential when you're applying for your grants, okay? If this makes sense, I want you to type make sense, not sense, C-E-N-T-S, but sense, makes sense. Type that in the chat. All right, prove your outcomes. Guys, if A plus B equals C, then. You get it? If A plus B equals C, then prove your outcome. That simply means I'm going to do this. If I have this, I can do this and this will happen, right? If I have money for more books in my school, my home school, because homeschool is a business. If I have more money for books in my homeschool, I can educate the children and they will learn how to read faster. And prove it by starting to do it now. Do what you do now. Start to get your proof now, right? If I have money for inventory and put this clothing in my boutique, then I can sell more clothes. Well, prove it. I got inventory. I sold it. I had to get more. Prove. I coached a client. She had success. She wrote me a review. Give me the money. Prove it. Very simple. Show that it will work. It's really the same as proving your outcome. Showing that it will work. And here's a beautiful thing as you learn about getting funding and grants for your money. And again, the loans want to know the same thing. I'm lending you your money. What's my guarantee? I'm going to get it back. Because if you're not going to be successful, I just put my money in the toilet because you don't have a way nor strategy to pay me back the money. You got to pay me what you owe me. That is in a loan. In a grant, I'm going to give it to you and your payment is make it work. A loan, pay me back. A grant, make it work. That understand? And here's another thing that's really powerful. In a grant, part of your research for a grant is showing how it has worked. And it doesn't have to be your work. Organization A got money for community development, and the outcome of their community development was better relationships with neighbors, happier people, cleaning up the community, stay cleaned up if you're doing nonprofit. The work that I do as a chef, I saw that when restaurant A had money to provide meals to be able to get inventory and supplies for their food, they were able to big up or better their reputation in the community, which brought them more sales. So show that it will work. And it doesn't have to be your work. It could be the work of another company, organization, or someone that does what you do. So the strategy is, let me tell you something. When I was coming up in business, my biggest strategy when I was coming up in business was I call myself the ops. I only came to get the information so that I could do it myself. So I was an intern all the time. I was a 35-year-old intern. Like, hi, my name is Inga, and I'm becoming an accountant, and I'm an intern. And I have to do a project for school. And I just wanted to find out if I could come and shadow you for a day. Oh my God. So first of all, the person in that business is like, absolutely. I would love to teach you. People that are successful love helping. People that got the bag already, they ain't got no problem showing you. They're going to help you do what you need to do. And so when I say show it will work, I would go in, get the information, it's working there, do my case study, and use that information to get my grant because they showed me it works for them. They've been doing it for 40 years. I'm just getting started, but I can do it too. I can do it because he did it. I can do it because Exhibit B did it. I can do it because Exhibit C did it, and I'm going to be a little bit different and even better because, and this is what we're going to learn in our grant class. So show that it will work by getting proof from the industry that you're a part of. All right, makes sense? Type makes sense, right? Find the right support. Everyone in the world needs a coach right now. Football players need a coach needs a coach, a chef needs a coach, a teacher. Everybody has to be a student at some point in their business, right? And so you want to find the right support. When you're filling out a grant, you are going to run into roadblocks. I told you, Chat GPT, it's like an AI intelligence, artificial intelligence. You could get it free on Google, a 7-day app for free or pay for it, whatever you want to do, but it is supportive to you. You could do one-on-one strategy session, www.bossupyourbag.com. You could get a strategy session and we're going to do it. You can come to our grant class on Saturday. That's going to help you get the funding for your business and don't sleep on it. And guys, I'm going to be honest, don't be lazy. Get up, get you some breakfast, bring your coffee, bring your water, your tea, your mimosas, whatever you're drinking, and get onto this grant class so that we could get this work, so you could get this money. You know, and I'm not the only one in this world right now talking and helping and sharing with people, but it's so many people out here that are working to help you. They're doing it for free. They charging, they asking for referrals, whatever it is. Find you the right support and get yourself some help, because help makes helps the way easier. There's someone that has carved the road for you before you. All you got to do is walk down that road. Make your life easier, and don't be too proud to beg. Right? So some people, they say, I ain't too proud to beg, but I'm too proud to ask. Ask for help. I didn't say you had to beg, but you can seek support. Anytime you want help, somebody's going to help you. I tell this story. I was in college. When I was in college, I had an uncle who was like a dad to me. He was a big brother, a dad. He was the best uncle ever, Uncle Chris. And Uncle Chris made sure I got to college. He drove me. He was a young guy, so he was happy to be taking his niece to college. You can see, because the ladies love an uncle, that good-looking uncle that taking his niece to college. Oh, you my boyfriend, right? So my uncle would take me to school, and after my first semester of college, I came home. And it was because I went to college in January, so I came home that summer. I went to work. Our family owned a retail store. So I worked all summer on the cart outside, sweating hot. Listen, I worked, right? Learning it along the way, following the experts. And so I had to have a Gucci bag or a Coach bag, whatever it was back then. I had to have a designer bag before I went back to college. Nothing mattered to me more than going back to school to fit in with the in crowd of the Philly girls, because I was a suburban girl that wanted to be a Philly city girl. Nothing would make me happier to go back to school with a designer bag. So I worked all summer. I spent all my money in the Gucci store on this bag, like $900 on a bag. It's time for school. I go back, and this is why I say find the right support. What you're looking for is looking for you. So I come, and it's time to go to school. And now I could probably catch the Greyhound bus to go to college. So I'm there, and I'm waiting for my uncle to give me money to go back to school. He says to me, what you doing? Why didn't you go back to school? I need the money. Well, how much is the ticket? It was $60. Well, where's your money? You worked all summer. I bought a pocketbook. Oh, you did? Let me see your pocketbook. So I bring him my pocketbook, and he says to me, oh, nice bag. Open your bag. What's in it? There was literally nothing in it. My keys, some lip gloss, like nothing's in my bag. He says, so wait a minute. You a college student now that worked all summer for money, that took her summer earnings and bought a Gucci bag, but you don't have no money to get back to school? Wow. So my uncle sat down on the steps with me, and he said to me, Inga, until you're willing to help yourself, nobody's going to help you. And so I don't know what you need to do, but you better get back to school. And I don't have any money to give a grown person that worked all summer that's spending on a Gucci bag. And inside of your $900 Gucci bag, you don't even have the money that you spent on your bag. So you spent all your money on a bag and now have no money for school nor money in your bag. What's going on? And so my uncle left me sitting on the step, and he walked away. And I was late going back to my semester of school because I had to work one more week just to get the money to go back to school. But I did it. But I had the right support, the support that will teach you and show you the way. And I tell you that story because if you're not willing to get up early to come to grant class on Saturday, if you're not willing to do 3 to 10 applications to get this money, I don't know what to tell you, and I'm not the right coach for you. But if I am the right coach for you, www.bossup.yourbag.com. Last one, show your credibility. Be credible. Be real, be honest. You have to show your credibility. Nobody wants to give a scammer money. Nobody wants to give a person that's not going to do what they said they're going to do the money. Nobody wants to give the person that doesn't show and prove that when you gave it to me, I got it done and you see it, give me some more. You're not getting any money. But if you're willing to do the work, if you're willing to do what you say, if you're willing to see it through, then you're going to get the money. You just have to do the work to do the applications to get the money. All right, so screenshot this right here or go back and replay your video. That's 9 ways to do a winning grant application. And you will not and cannot go wrong. All right, and so guys, I appreciate you being here with me today for our Access Granted. Guys, we had a great time. This was for the content creators, but it's really for everybody. It's the Wake the F Up series, guys. Boss, grow, and fund your bag. My name is Inga Nicole. You can find me on social media at Inga Nicole. I guess I better show you what it looks like at Inga Nicole. There I am. So guys, you can follow me on social media at Inga Nicole. Come on over there and be my friend. You know, we're going to have fun. We always party. We always do what we have to do. I absolutely love being with y'all. And I pray that you have an incredible day on purpose. Boss up your bag. We're going to boss, grow, and fund your bag while we continue to do what we do. And I love you guys. I look forward to your success. And I will see you Saturday at 9 o'clock.